Today, I want to talk about fertility issues. In the last 10 years, I would say, I have seen more and more issues with young couples, with people even in their mid-30s, who are maybe a little bit out of the window for fertility, to get to be fertile. I have seen some things that we can do naturally, and I have seen couples who haven't had to do other hormonal treatments, as far as some of the infertility things that I have seen, taking different meds and different drugs. It's a hard thing to do when you are wanting a baby so bad and you have so many disappointments. So infertility can be a big issue for people medically when they use that route. And I always say, let's try and do things that our body needs. And they are simple things, but they are things that you're doing self-care and taking care of your body. So one of the things that have been shown that help people be more fertile, whether it's men or women, is a diet high in antioxidants. Antioxidants are fruit, veggies that are mostly dark purple, and have lots of color in them. Another thing to do is to eat a bigger breakfast than you would a dinner. And what studies have shown is that people who have a condition called PCOS, if they eat a bigger breakfast and they use protein and high fat, it definitely helps people get pregnant. Other studies have shown, to definitely avoid trans fats. One of the other things is cut down on carbs, and I think that's for everybody, but it's also connected to the condition PCOS. And another thing is to eat fewer refined carbs and sugars, those kinds of things. Eat more fiber, which is in fruits, veggies, beans, and eat more plant protein. Plant protein, I'm not saying not to eat any meat or fish or chicken or those things, but I'm saying more plant protein helps your body to be more alkalized, and it's actually a cleaner protein to eat. Another thing is to take a multivitamin, and particularly folic acid. Folic acid we need for pregnancy, particularly for women, so that there is a less chance of birth defects. Another thing is take the time to relax. I cannot tell you how many people, and you guys have probably all heard this story too, that get so stressed and they just can't conceive. And then they adopt a baby, and a couple months later they get pregnant. So I think they've relaxed about the whole thing, and the body knows when you are too tired, when your body isn't functioning very well. And I think innate is smart enough to know that if there's a weak body, it's probably not a good idea to get pregnant. So I think it has a lot to do with when we conceive, is how balanced our body is in all areas. So we want to aim for a healthy weight. We want to cut caffeine. We want to check our iron levels and our blood levels, because those are really important when we're trying to conceive, whether it's for men or women, because just like I said, to be as healthy as we can be. I do foundational testing, and foundational testing is an investigational testing to check and see if your systems are all working just fine. These are a list of some of the things that we can do for self-care for people who are wanting to become more fertile and or just wanting to be more healthy. All cases are different. We are all different in how we function and what helps us work better. So please contact me and let me help you go through all of the things that it could be and help you to focus on what we could be working on. And the other thing that is really, really important with fertility and just important in our general health is emotional health. So next week, I want to talk about the technique that I use called BEST and how that can help you with your emotional health.